Alright, so let me give you guys an example of how to teach someone in a nice way. Just like Prophet Ibrahim taught the people how to worship Allah in a nice way. Let me give you, so whenever you're teaching, you have to be nice about it. And especially if it's someone who's older than you or someone who is, one of your elders. So back in the time of the Prophet, there were two kids. Alright, there were two kids, and one time they saw one of the elders and he was making wudu and he was doing it wrong. Who knows this story? Do you know this story? Okay, so they saw him doing wudu wrong. And they were like, okay, you know what, we need to teach him how to do wudu, but we can't teach him and tell him he's wrong because he's older than us. He's more wise than us, and that would be rude to teach him and tell him that he's wrong. So what did they do instead? One of the kids got on one side and the other kid got on the other side, and one of them was acting like he didn't know how to do wudu, and the other kid was like, oh, I know how to do wudu, let me show you. So he was like, first you put the water in your mouth, then you wash your face, then your hands, and then as they were going through the wudu, the man that was in the middle, he was like, basically learned how to do wudu from just the kids talking, even though both of the kids already knew how to do wudu, right? So this is an amazing example of how you teach someone in a nice way without saying, hey, you're wrong, whatever you're doing, you shouldn't do that anymore. Or you have the wrong answer, I'm the right person, I know everything. Especially you can't be doing that whenever someone's older than you. In this instance, was Prophet Ibrahim, was he an older person or was he young? He was young, right?
Yeah.
He was a boy. He was the son of, even his own father was a famous guy who made all the coolest idols, right? So he was still a young guy. You think it would have been a good thing if he was like, hey, I'm the right person, you guys are all wrong. Everyone would have been like, you're a kid. You're so young, you don't know anything. But he used his mind to teach everyone by breaking all the idols, and he asked them to think.